today we'll be designing a construction company's logo. And designing this, we'll have to import the image. So this is what we are designing, and this is what we use in designing it. So the construction company is the LUBRIK Construction Company. It's a Nigerian construction company, and we'll be using this logo as our example today. So designing this logo, the first thing we design is this hard hat. That's why I brought this in, and we won't just use this, we'll have to carve it out. And carving it out, we're going to use our pen tool. So using our pen tool, I start my carving from this point down to this point, and this point, and this point. So I'm just mapping out the areas which are most relevant to me. This point, and then I bring back to this point. So these are the areas to which I will start my carving. So after doing that, I select my shape tool, or I could use the F10. So selecting my shape tool, I come to this edge and I adjust this a bit. I click on this point, and then I convert to curve by clicking on this point. So I have something like this. I double click here, bring this backward a bit, I adjust this downward. So I have something like this. I come to this point too, and I do repeat the same procedure. So I bring this a bit, take this backward. So click here, I bring this backward, something like this, and then I come to this point. I also convert to curve, and I have something like this, like this, like this, like this, then brings downward. Okay, and I double click here, I double click here. So this is it. Now if we notice anything, we'll see that there's a reflection here and there's a reflection here, and also this area of the helmet came out a bit. So we are going to do that on this line to which we've drawn out, and doing that we'll use our 2-point line. Using the 2-point line, first thing we are going to construct this area that came out. So from my midpoint, I drag out a bit, and here a bit, and here again, and I still use my shape tool. So the shape tool in this is very important. I adjust this upward, I click here, and I convert to curve this way. And I haven't done that, I'm gonna pick up my select tool, and the moment I pick up my select tool, you see that this guy becomes selected. I hold my shift key and I select the previous image which I had carved out, and I merge them. So this is what I have now. So the next, I have to draw out the reflection, this one up here and this below. So doing that, I still use my 2-point line, and then from this point down to this point will be the reflection point. I use my shape tool, I pick it up, and I convert to curve this way, and then I pick it again, 2-point line down to this point, and then using my shape tool I convert to curve, and this time this way, and this time this way. Okay, this should be good. And then I see using the same 2-point line, I come here this way, this way, this way, and I see pick up my shape tool. From this point I convert to curve this way, and from this point I convert to curve, take it up a bit, and this point I convert to curve, I take it up a bit. Okay, so this is it. Now using my select tool, I delete this image by clicking on delete. So this is what I have. Having this, I give this a color. That's that. Or I could simply use my eyedrop tool. I pick this color and I fill it in like this. But I don't like this color, so I'm just gonna use my normal color. I edit it a bit. Color properties. Okay, my fill. Then let's reduce it. Okay, this is good. I haven't done that. I'm going to remove the outline by right clicking on this X here, so the outline is out. Then I pick my reflection, I give it a white background, I remove the outline, and then on this part I pick the reflection, I give it a white background, and I remove the outline. Then I group the image. I haven't done this. I'm gonna split this hard hat into two, or I'm gonna just delete half of it and keep half of it. And doing this, I'll trim it out. I'll pick up my square on my rectangular tool, and this way I pick up my select tool, I hold down my shift key and I tap on the hard hat, and I come over here, trim. I trim it out. So this is what I have. Having this, I'm gonna reduce the size, and then I type my text. So for my text, so I type LCC. I highlight it and I select a font style for it. And the font style I'm going to use is the Righteous, RIGH. So I want to use the Righteous font. I think is what is something closest to this, and I increase the size. While increasing the size, I make sure the the height of the LCC is the same as the height of the hard hat. So something like this is good. And then I break the text by holding my Ctrl key and clicking on K. So this way I bring this here. Okay, I can reduce this too. I'll bring this in. Okay. Okay, something like this, and then I take a rectangle this way, and I give it a color, this color. I remove the outline, and then I send it to the back. So order to back of page this way. I haven't done this. I click on my L, I hold down my shift, I click on my C and the last C, and I give it a white color. Finally, I group this, group object. So I have the hard hat and the L, C and C. So the next thing I'll write the LUBRIK Construction Company. Doing this, I click on my text tool, or I tap F8 and I type LUBRIK Construction Company. I highlight it, I come over to this point and I center. I reduce the font and I change the font to Source Sam Pro Normal. I haven't done that. Okay, I'll increase the font a bit, and just like in the logo here, the LUBRIK is kind of like bold. So I highlight the LUBRIK and I change the font to Source Sample Black. So like this. Now if we look at the company looks smaller than the construction. So I also highlight on this company and I reduce the font size. Let me give it a 7. Yep, and it's kind of close to the construction. So I'll use my shape tool and I reduce the spacing between it this way. Pick up my select tool, tap on this, I bring it downward a bit. I think this is okay, and then I group. Control G. So this is it, guys. Finally, this is what I got from the internet, and this is what I just designed. Thank you guys. Don't forget to subscribe.